Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me again. Today I want to talk to you about something that happened to me yesterday. So I was out shopping, I was at Tesco's and I needed to use the bathroom. So I go inside, all 4 cubicles are occupied. 4 women came out pretty much all at the same time. 2 of them walked straight out, where 2 of them went to wash their hands. 50% of those women did not wash their hands, and that's a scary statistic, and I hope is not representative of the female population as a whole. Now, some people may say, well, they probably used antibacterial gel afterwards. Well, antibacterial gel does not clean your hands. Soap and water cleans your hands. Antibacterial gel sanitizes. Now, if your hands are dirty or greasy, then the effectiveness of the antibacterial gel is reduced. So you really have to clean, and it's something that in food hygiene is, when I've done my food hygiene tests, it's all about 2-step cleaning. Clean first, then sanitize, and that's what's really important for us to do. And it's really understanding, it got me thinking a lot about the impact of antibacterial products on our microbiome. So what is the microbiome? Well, the human microbiome is a community of microorganisms, and they exist inside as well as outside of our bodies, and they include bacteria, fungi, viruses, and various other microbes. Now, the role of these microbes are extremely important to our health, and they include programming of the immune system, providing nutrients. They actually synthesize nutrients in our large intestine, and they prevent the colonization of bad bacteria and viruses. And that can obviously lead to illness. Now, we have a lot of bacteria in and on us. In fact, it's a ratio of 1.3, well, between 1 and 3 microbes, as in foreign microbes, to each human cell. It was previously believed to be 10 to 1. So there's a book called 10% Human. But a more recent study has actually determined it's between 1 and 3 foreign microbe cells in comparison to human cells. So that's a huge amount of cells that that occupy us. It's a symbiotic relationship that we have with these. So in fact, we have about 1.5 kilos of bacteria in our gut alone. So it's really important that we look after our microbiome. Now, it's not just one microbiome. We have many different distinct colonies of microbes in different parts of our body. So you can kind of think of them as different ecosystems. But even one body system can have different ecosystems. So think about the skin microbiome. Well, the environment of the hands is very different to under the arms or the feet. And so those are different skin microbiomes, the same as the gut microbiome. The bacteria in the mouth is different to what's in the gut, is different to what's in the small and the large intestine. So we have different kinds, each have thousands of different types of microbes in us, and they're all particularly suited to different environments. Now, biodiverse microbiome is really important to us, and scientists actually suspect that a lot of the common modern allergies like hay fever, things like eczema, are triggered by an immune system that doesn't learn to live with a really diverse set of microorganisms at a young age. Now, I've got Crohn's disease. One of the theories of Crohn's disease is something that they call cold chain hypothesis. And it's the theory that that the development of refrigeration has led to us getting a lot more exposure to cold resistant bacteria. And there's a lot of there's a lot of evidence to back up this theory. And these cold resistant bacteria are believed to be capable of inducing inflammation in the intestine. So being a fermenter, bacteria is central to what I do when making probiotic foods and drinks. So what's important is managing an environment. So what I do is I create an environment that encourages good bacteria and dissuades bad bacteria from coming in. And that's really what we need to do with our microbiome. So getting back to the use of antibacterial gels. Now, I totally understand the risks of this virus and the advice to use sanitizer when exposed to risk. But I know that it's become a habit for people to just reach out for the hand sanitizer. And when maybe they haven't been exposed to risk, maybe they haven't been out all day, yet they're still reaching for the hand sanitizer. So hopefully this has given you a bit of an insight into how important it is for us to have a huge, diverse range of bacteria, and how using sanitizers a lot and destroying that can have a detrimental effect on our health. Use soap and water unless you've been exposed to risk. So don't try and eliminate these bacteria from your life. Let your kids play in the dirt. Go out and do some gardening, because dirt is one of the best environments for exposure to microbes. And that's why many of the best probiotic supplements that you can buy are soil-based probiotics. Pets are also a great way to increase the biodiversity of your microbiome. So if you've got any questions on all of this, then please do pop a question in the comment. And yeah, just think next time you reach for that sanitizer. Do you really need to use it? Or could a good old soap and water suffice? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week.